Okay, so check out what has just arrived in through the door. This is the Vevor cold roll laminator. I think it's the 39-inch model that I bought, and it cost me around €180. Took about 4 to 5 business days to arrive here, and upon first inspection, the box looks to be in good condition. I know a lot of the reviews that I read online, customers were slating the condition that these things came in, and a lot of customers were saying that they arrived broken, so I'll just have to get it out of the box to see, but you wouldn't think anything's broken on it by looking at that box. Let's get it opened up. So far so good in terms of packaging. Looks to be in good condition here upon first inspection. Yeah, so this thing looks good. There is no physical damage on it. I know a lot of customers complained about these things arriving damaged, but I can't see anything wrong with this. It all looks good. In fact, even the box that it came in is a pretty hefty box. Let me flip this camera around. Alright, so you can see how thick the walls are off that box. So maybe they took all the negative reviews into consideration and up their packaging game. That's pretty solid. And yeah, like I say, the only wee bit of damage that I can see is just these scrapes here, but that's nothing really. I'm not gonna lose a star for that, but it all seems to work well. The roller's pretty smooth, and I have got a selfie board to do tomorrow, so I'll get to physically test it out then, and I will record that, and then I will give you my final assessment on this Vevor cold roll laminator.
24 hours later.
So I've seen a guy on YouTube doing it, and I think I'm going to copy his technique. It looks pretty straightforward. I've got 5 curry board signs to do here for a school, and I've got to get them done by 4 o'clock, which gives me just over an hour and a half. I've already got them printed, they're dried, they're cut. It's just a matter of applying them now to the curry board, so fingers crossed.
This night is cold in the kingdom. I can feel you fade away. From the kitchen to the bathroom sinking. Your steps keep me awake. Don't cut me down, bring me out, leave me here to waste. I once was a man with dignity and grace. Now I'm slipping through the cracks of your cold embrace. So please, please, could you find a way to let me down slowly? A little sympathy, I hope you can show me. If you wanna go, then I'll be so lonely. If you wanna go, let me down slowly, let me down. As I'm walking
Alright guys, so here is the result of using the Vevor cold roll laminator. So these are A2 size boards, and I am very impressed with the way these turned out. Definitely a lot easier than using the squidgy. So these are absolutely perfect, and I think the more I use this laminator, the better I will get at it, or the more efficient I will get at it. But yeah, very, very impressed. I'll contact this customer now and let her know that these are ready. Okay, so what do I think of the Vevor cold roll laminator? I think it's good. Look, it is what it is. It's a manual cold roll laminator. There's not much to them, but you know, the price was good. It was just under €180. Who doesn't like that? And it arrived here in Ireland from Germany in 4 or 5 business days. A bit of quality is good. Most of it seems to be made from metal. In fact, I think the only bits that's not metal is the wheel and the rubber rollers. Setup is straightforward enough. You just adjust them 2 little wheels on the top of it there, and then that'll set the distance between the 2 rollers. Once you get that set, then you are good to go. And going by the Vevor website, you can mount anything up to 1 inch in thickness on this thing, which is great if you want to be mounting stuff onto wood or acrylic or foam board or stuff like that. And you know, when you get all that done, then it's pretty straightforward to fold it up and put it away. You know, the only thing I was kind of worried about with this laminator was the fact that it might arrive damaged, but honestly I think this thing arrived in possibly the most sturdiest looking cardboard box that I have ever seen, so no complaints there. Now, is this a long-term solution for my business? Absolutely not. You know, since I get the funds together, I will buy a 64-inch laminator, and then this thing will probably be stored away forever. But for now, it's going to get me by for a couple of months. And you know, if somebody asked me would I recommend this laminator and they're in the same situation as me, then I would most definitely recommend it. So I hope you liked that video, guys. If you did, or if you learned anything from it, then please give the video a thumbs up. And if you want to see more videos related to what's going on here in the printing studio, then subscribe to the channel.